Hi everyone, this is Michael Sanders of the Michael Sanders Go Sees show, in which I interview the models who come and see me on Go Sees about their life stories and career in modelling. And today's lovely Go See is none other than Svetlana
Zakharova.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. It's a beautiful day actually. It's freaking cold. Is it under freezing today?
Yeah, it's
It is.
pretty, freezing.
It is, but there's lovely sunshine as we get in New York a lot. Different from where you come from. Where do you come from?
Different, because it's not that humid when I come from.
Not humid?
No, so you don't need like gloves and hats, you're good.
Where are you
As
from?
long as you have a warm jacket. I'm from Chelyabinsk, it's...
Wicked.
It's Ural. It's like at the edge
The
of
Urals.
Siberia. Yeah, Ural.
It's beautiful. So it's near the Baikal?
Not near,
No.
but somewhere there.
Okay, that's great. What was I going to say?
I don't know, we're just talking.
No, I know. I'm gonna interview you, but I wanted to say something about. Oh fuck, I've forgotten. Anyway, the first question I usually ask is where are you from? And this is what I was going to say. I was doing research, a little bit of research before you came.
Okay.
I googled your name, and up came the same name, namesake of the principal ballerina of the Bolshoi Ballet.
Yes, she's number one.
She's number one.
Yeah, and we have the same first name and last name.
Exactly. Are you number two?
I'm number one, but in my world.
Yes, that's
She's
true.
in her world, I'm in my world.
Yes, that's right.
We never
No
cross
worlds,
each
the
other.
worlds do not meet.
No.
Now, what is it? Has it been a source of frustration for you, though?
I don't familiar with the word frustration. What was
Okay,
that?
that's amazing.
Yeah, I'm Russian. I speak English, but, you know...
Oh, you don't know what frustrated means?
Yes.
Oh, it means annoying.
Oh, no.
It's not annoying. Have you seen her? Do you know who this Svetlana is?
I've seen her, I wasn't looking at her ballet, like I was at the opera, whatever you call. She's incredible, yeah, but we never met, actually,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, maybe one day.
Maybe one day, yeah. We'll
Okay. So you came from the Urals. Could you tell me the name again of the
see.
town?
Chelyabinsk.
Is it a rural... Is it a town, city? How big is it?
It's a city, it's big, it's 1 million people lives there.
Industrial?
Yes, it's...
What do they do there? What are they known for?
Metal,
Okay.
a lot of metal. That's pretty much it. I think we have just
Yes.
a lot of metal, yeah.
Was it an enjoyable environment to grow up in?
For me it was, because I had lovely parents, that was good.
Who are they? What are their names? What do they do?
My mother is Julia, she works in a big phone company.
Lovely name.
And my father...
Telephone company?
Telephone company, yeah. Internet, it includes everything.
Okay,
yeah.
great.
My father, Vladimir, but...
Vladimir.
Yes,
Is
but...
that the most Russian name possible?
I think so.
It is.
Yeah, but they divorced when I was little. So
What age were you?
About 5, I don't know. I don't remember.
I was
barely,
5,
yeah.
so you don't remember at all. Do
Yeah.
you remember any scenes from family life with your mother and father together?
Nope. Just
Nothing
my
at
mom,
all?
yeah.
Just your mum. So you were
Yeah.
brought up by your mum in a single-parent family?
Yes, but then I got a stepfather. He was
Okay.
there for me for more than 10 years.
So you didn't do the 1 week on, 1 week off, mum, dad
No.
thing?
No.
At all?
No, at all. Just mother.
Do you have contact with your father?
No.
You didn't
She
at
won't
all?
let me. No.
She won't let you?
No.
Do you want to?
No.
Are you curious?
No. Not at all. I don't care.
You don't care?
I had my stepfather. He was my only father.
Uh-huh.
So that was...
I had a good
Yeah.
stepfather too,
Yeah.
who taught me photography
Oh, really?
when I was 14 years old. He taught me how to use his Olympus OM1 camera, and I was into wildlife shoots and taking pictures of birds and animals and stuff.
Oh,
And that's how I got
great.
into photography to begin
That's
with.
really great.
It is a great. It was
No, he
great.
didn't tell me anything. He just told me how to be a good person.
He did.
And teach me how to play poker.
Wicked.
Yeah, he
Are you a
was
game player by nature?
No. I don't like to gamble, except if it's like... When you go to Vegas with friends, you can gamble a little bit on blackjack table, and that's it.
What zodiac sign are you?
Libra.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. And so you had a happy childhood?
Yes, really happy. Yeah.
Any siblings?
No, I'm
You're
just the only one
child.
princess. Yeah.
And you are the princess?
Yes. I've been treated pretty well.
By your mummy and
Yes.
stepfather both?
Yes.
So they didn't have any other kids after you?
No,
Okay.
I don't think they will.
And you don't think they will?
No.
Now, how long have they been together for? 10 years, did you say?
Around that, but he passed away. Yes, he was 38 years old.
Gosh, that's so young.
Yes, but...
From an illness?
No, drugs.
Oh my God, that's so tragic.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh God. So did you feel...
I'm an example to people to like, no, don't do drugs. I will
because
try and tell to my friends.
And that's because you saw firsthand the effects of it?
Yes, yes.
So you have never taken drugs? I've never taken drugs.
No, never.
And you never will?
I don't think so. Cause
you have no interest in trying it to see what you're missing? I've been encouraged to take ayahuasca or LSD.
There is, of course. It's just like I'm not going to go out there and get something and try it.
Yes, that's
like,
right.
It's never going to happen.
You're not going to meet up with a drug dealer, are you?
No.
No.
I hope not. No,
right.
No.
So tell me about how you got into modeling. Were you a pretty child growing up? Did you acknowledge in yourself that was a pretty human being staring back at you from the mirror?
My mom, she used to put me like on all the...
You were a princess?
Yeah, all the like classes. I played tennis, I danced ballet, I tried hip-hop dancing, like all the classes, but I didn't stay there longer than a month or two.
Mm-hmm.
And then she put me in the modeling school, and then it's mine.
Shit.
Yeah.
There was such a thing as a modeling school?
Yes.
A local one in your town?
Yes, yes.
And is that where the local scouts and modeling agencies came to find the local talent?
Exactly.
And that's what happened to you?
I was 15.
Who was the man or woman?
A woman, Julia. She's my
mother
agent
today.
Still. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so this was 15 years old. Before then, had you had any thoughts or ideas that modeling was possible? You went to a modeling school, so was that the ambition?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they told me I'm pretty, I can do good, and I'm like, okay.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So one thing led to another quite organically.
Yeah.
So what did they teach you in this school? I'm fascinated.
How to walk, how to talk, how to have dinners, like how to...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, how to act. A little bit of everything.
And so this education, you think, has served you in practical ways?
Exactly. Oh, for sure. Because I get to Paris when I was 16 years old. That was my first trip. And I started working right away. I get like really good jobs, and because I know how to be in front of the camera, I know how to act, because they teach me that in the modeling school. So it helped me a lot. I'm not like most of the 15 years old girls that just came to town and they...
Did you feel that you
don't know how to pose?
Were you a mature 15-year-old?
Yes.
What do you put that down to? Is that the way you were raised?
Is that the way I raised? My first job and back in Russia when I was 13, I was painting schools just to make them more beautiful.
That's so lovely.
That was my first job at 13. Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to work. I didn't want to like just be on my mom's shoulders. So I started working.
Gosh, that's early.
Yeah, yeah.
So that grew you up quicker than perhaps some of your peers.
Definitely quicker.
Were you popular in school because you were pretty? Were you popular with the boys? Did you have lots of
My girlfriend
affairs?
said, like, if I was in American school, I would be a cheerleader. So it means that I was popular, yeah.
You would have been the cheerleading?
Yes, yeah.
And the homecoming queen and all that?
I'm not a homing queen, but at least a cheerleader, yeah.
That's so cool. Did you do gymnastics?
Yeah.
Ballet and gymnastics, so you developed a strong core because you were doing dance?
Yeah.
Do you still do those kinds of exercises today? Or
yes.
Not? You do?
I can do a split anytime.
That's so good to know.
Yeah.
All right then, so who were your influences growing up, or who, in terms of modelling and fashion at any rate, did you look to as someone to aspire to have a similar career to? Or did you at all? In modelling school, were you shown fashion magazines? Was there...
I've seen them all, but I don't want to be like anyone else. I want to be myself.
Did you have any that you quite liked? Was there anyone in
Kate Moss, I mean, everyone loved Kate Moss.
Kate.
Yeah, why not?
So she's not too old for your generation to be inspired by?
No.
So she was famous growing up for you?
Yes, she was.
Good old Kate.
She's still now famous.
She is. She's an icon, isn't she?
Yeah, yes, exactly.
And you're not a million miles away.
I'm not.
You're in the ballpark, babe.
Yes, yeah.
You totally are.
Thank you.
So, that's great. So, what was your first job? how long after being scouted did you get it? This trip to Paris happened when? Give me the chronology.
So I went to Paris. I was 16. I obviously done a little bit of castings, test shoots, and one of the first of my jobs I did Vivienne Westwood campaign.
Nice.
I
I
did
can see.
Harry Winston.
Wicked.
It's like diamonds. They
In
put diamonds
Paris?
in my face. Yes, in Paris.
Okay. How did you like Paris? Tell me about your first time away as a young 16-year-old.
I loved it. I have so many friends over there. My booker was Russian, so he was like speaking to me all the time.
How did you get booked? How did you join that agency in Paris?
My mother agency sent me there.
She sorted them all out?
She sorted them out. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you would suggest that for anyone out there looking and maybe thinking of becoming a model themselves, that having a great mother agent is
That's the
key.
number. That's the key.
Is that number one?
Yes. Yeah. If you don't have mother agent, it's so hard.
What do they need to do or be like to make a good mother agent? What are the qualities?
They just have to have a huge interest in you. They have to believe in you. If they don't, well, they're just gonna treat you like one of others. And you have to be like special. They have to like focus on you and push you a lot, and so you can get castings, jobs. So every other agency been calling you, want to work with you and everything.
Is this a general philosophy of how to be successful in life? Do you need to be liked to get ahead?
I don't care.
No, I'm saying, do you need to be liked? You're saying they need to like you in order to be motivated.
Yeah, in this case,
to push you.
Yes, for sure.
Now,
Otherwise, why they want to push you?
Yes. Is there anything that you can do as an individual about that? Can you get people? How do you get people to like you and motivated to push you? Or does that just come naturally?
It just have to come naturally. It's
either
simple
there or it
psychology.
isn't.
Yeah,
It's there or it
if you have a
isn't.
connection or you don't. So some of my girls at the agencies, like here in New York, they don't really push them because they didn't find a connection. So they switch to other agency. They find a connection and it's working, and they start working and doing everything.
Okay. So, but there's nothing you can do per se to make that happen. It's either there or it isn't. Are there any strategies?
I mean, if you're going to push it, you will feel uncomfortable inside of your heart.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost like being like, I'm doing everything, but they don't like me. Like how can I change that? Like it's just not there.
How do you deal with the obvious? It seemed to me that from what you're saying, it happened very simply. One thing led to another. You started working immediately. So you knew from quite a young age that you were suited to this, that this was something you could do. You had immediate feedback.
Yeah.
They want me. They're going to pay me to take pictures.
Yes.
And did that give you lots of confidence? Did you have that confidence to begin with, or was it further enhanced?
I had it at the beginning.
You had it at the beginning?
Yes, it's just in me. I feel comfortable going to see people and working with them, and like they like me, they do. They not, I'm not gonna push you unless it's like I have been asked to go there twice and be like, okay, I have to do it. I have to push myself to make people like me.
Okay, that's great. So there aren't any, do you have any ideas about what makes a good model, excuse me, and what makes you particularly a good model?
I would say mostly my personality.
Yeah. What is that? Tell me. Who are you? What do you like?
I don't know how to answer that question.
You're easygoing.
I'm easygoing, first of all. Second of all, like I can, whenever I walk into the room, I feel the energy. I'm like sensitive, yeah. If it's something like everyone's sad or everyone's like angry, I'll just stay aside and wait a minute till they cool down. Or if I walk in, everyone's happy to see me, I will be like raising my hands, being like, "Hey!" Like depends on the vibe in the room.
So you're perceptive of your environment.
Yes, that helped me a lot. Yeah.
And you're good at dealing with people. It's a people business, correct?
Yes.
And all different types.
I would say so. Yeah.
What else?
What
is that? Again, for anyone watching who might be looking to you for some pointers as to what it takes and what's involved, what other qualities do you need to bring, do you think?
I don't know. I'm different. I just push everything with my personality. That's all.
Yes.
I don't know what other model takes to be a
With
successful
them.
model. I don't know what with them. With me, it's just a personality.
Okay.
And being, whenever I'm on set, I'm professional. I know what I'm doing. Photographer is mostly like, don't tell me what to do. I'm just right there doing it.
That's
Because I
amazing.
saw the board, I know the mood, and I just get it real quick, everything.
That's great. Do you prefer to be directed, or do you prefer to literally just deliver what your interpretation is?
I do whatever I do, and if you correct me, I'll agree with that. I will change it, but mostly it just comes back to natural. Like, I just feel it.
You're living in front of the camera.
Yes, exactly.
You're not changing necessarily who you are in front of the camera,
Yes.
unless it's called for. You're so clever.
Yeah. I'm Libra, I'm like,
Yes.
I know
But
my
isn't that
balance.
complicated as well?
No, for me, not at all. I would say I'm like a fish in the sea.
I really admire that equanimity that you have.
I mean, sometimes it gets difficult when you do like not really creative jobs. It's more like when you're standing front, side, back. You know, it's like
Is that just boring?
it's not boring. It's like you always have fun with the team while you're doing
Yes.
it. I get it, but it's not like you showing yourself. It's just mostly they use you
As a
just
mannequin.
to use you.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't use your acting, like
Right.
whatever.
And do you like to do that?
Not really, but I have to. Not
I love
really,
it.
but I have
You're
to.
so practical.
Yeah.
So what about your love life?
My love life. Oh, it's always been so bad.
It's been bad. You
Bad.
would characterize your love life as bad.
Yes, bad.
As a negative
I have a
thing?
bad taste.
You've got bad taste in men? And why do you think that is?
I don't know. Can I not answer that?
Why are they bad? Why you
to
don't want to?
No.
So how are you going to change that?
I don't know. We'll see. I'm not chasing anyone. If it's happened, it's happened. It's
Have you
happened.
chased people in the past? Or have you, because you're a model and you're beautiful, are you just
Yes, I did.
constantly, you did?
I did, and it was bad. So I said to myself, no more, and I'll just
What are you
let
looking,
it.
what are you looking for in your love life? What does it have to be for you? What is the secret of being, I know you don't necessarily know it, because you haven't experienced it,
No.
but what would you like it to be?
I just want to laugh all the time.
You want to have fun, number one.
That's pretty much it.
So the man has to have a freaking sense of humor.
That's the only thing. Like, if I'm laughing, it means I'm in love already.
If you're laughing, you're happy.
Yeah,
And if you're happy, love has a chance.
a lot of chance, yeah. And doesn't matter how he looks or what
It doesn't.
he does.
Looks are not important.
No.
It's not even, it's on the list, but not far up.
No, it takes few dates to see if he can make me laugh or not, and then I'll see something else.
Guys, that's pretty simple. No, but that's the kind of universal thing that we hear about, that it's so important.
No, my girl's been saying like, oh, you have to be smart, you have to be educated. I'm like, I'm not looking for a smart person. I'm looking for someone that I'm gonna have fun with.
Wicked. Gosh, I love that. That's so simple.
Because I have to spend a lot of time with that person, and if it's gonna be boring, he's gonna be giving me lectures all the time. Why do I want it?
Yes.
If I want to be educated or something, I just read my book.
Have
It's always with me.
Have the boyfriends, the bad boyfriends that you've been with, have any of them been funny?
Yes, they were funny.
They were
yeah.
funny?
Yeah,
So they were all funny.
yeah.
That wasn't the problem.
That wasn't a problem.
Because funny people tend to be intelligent people. I always say
Yes,
that.
but we had different things.
Different things.
Yes.
You're just different.
Mhm.
So, are you going out with anybody now?
No.
And do you want to be, or are you perfectly happy with being by yourself and single?
I mean, of course I want to, but it's not that easy as you think it is. It's not easy at all. It's just like, it's not happening overnight. It takes time.
How do you meet people? I don't know anymore. I've been with my wife for maybe 26 years, so.
So it's happened when you were in.
Yes, I mean, but from someone who doesn't know, how do you do Tinder? Do you do dating apps? Is that what happens today?
I'm on it, but I never really used it,
Mm-hmm.
to be honest. I meet people actually through my friends most of the time.
Friends of friends.
Yeah, yeah. People through people.
Models.
No, I have civilians. I have regular people too.
As well?
Yes.
Because I only say that in that it's a job and you usually
Yeah.
get to meet people at work.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
I have my actual life too.
You do?
Yeah, I'm not only a model.
That's so fantastic.
Yes.
You're so balanced,
Yeah.
Svetlana.
Because I'm Libra.
What makes you happy? Describe to me a perfect day for you. What would it look like? What would you be doing?
Perfect day is sleep
Yeah.
till like 11, 12 for sure. 'Cause
What
I'm a
time did
big
you go to
sleeper.
bed the night before, though?
Actually, last night I went like at 12.
But what time? You want to get up late, but what time do you want to go to bed before you get up? What's a good time?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You still want to sleep in.
Yes, yes.
You could have gone to bed at 9:30. You still want to sleep in the perfect day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so not before 10,
Okay, yes.
right? You rise at 10.
Yeah, then I will go have a coffee with my roommate.
Okay.
Because she's not only my roommate, she's my best friend.
That's so. How did you engineer that?
Because we were friends before that. We
You
became best
decided.
friends, and then we decided we want to live together because we were good living together.
Yes.
We're not
Compatible.
fighting, nothing. We're good. We're just
Right.
good. Yeah, have coffee with her.
What type of coffee?
Latte.
Okay.
Yes.
Starbucks? Or do you have a?
Yeah, why not?
You don't
I
have a
usually
special-
go to like different coffee shops if they're around my area.
Mhm.
It doesn't have to have a name.
Okay.
But Starbucks is the easiest one.
Okay, good.
And if I'm in Soho, I go to Grand Support. Grand Support is on West Broadway and Spring. It's a really good coffee shop.
Okay, great. Okay, then after the coffee with your best friend, what are you doing? You chatting?
Yeah,
And
we're
laughing?
just laughing.
You're
Pretty much laughing, yeah.
So that laughter will be punctuating the whole day.
No, I have different things to do.
Okay, after the coffee,
After the coffee,
perfect day.
I'll go do a few castings. Then I go back home. I go to the gym. Then I go eat something.
Shit, it's your life now.
Yeah,
You are living the perfect life for yourself.
I mean, I love it. Yeah.
You love it.
Yeah, yeah.
You love it as it is, here and now.
Yeah, it's just the only part that I have to wake up late. I hate
Which
being
is
waking
what you
up
don't
early.
get to do necessarily all
yes,
the time now.
Yes, so that's
Do you go to a movie? Do you...
Not that often. Usually I prefer watch it at home with friends.
Will you
or-
watch something at home
yeah,
with friends?
Yeah,
After eating?
while eating.
Are you sitting on the couch
And eating, yeah.
with your friends around? How many? What's the ideal number of people?
It depends. It could be one person.
It could be your best friend again.
Yes, it could be 2 people. It could be 10 people. It doesn't matter for
Okay.
me, unless they're good to hang with.
Yes. Gosh, you're so simple. What is your philosophy of life?
Philosophy of life. I don't know.
What is it about? How do you live a good life? What do you think about all of this stuff that we're getting?
My
through?
philosophies don't think. People think too much. They overthink everything. Let me do
Be.
my thing. Let
Just
me
be.
Like, come on. Too much thinking. I
Think
can't.
less.
Yes, think
And
less.
for Libra to say that, it's quite extraordinary.
I don't know.
The most overthinking sign, right?
No. I mean, it's too much. I can't. It's too much pressure.
So you like what I'm getting from you is that it's about simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
It's about not trying too hard,
Mm-hmm.
and about letting things happen as they should.
Yes.
You're so wise. How old are you now?
I don't know. I'm 24.
Wow. Do you think you've lived more than you would have in modelling than if you were back home in your town and didn't model? And what would you have done if you hadn't
if I
modelled?
was having modeling, I would be boring. I would be like sitting at the office, listening to other people's problems. Because I'm psychologist.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
Is that what
that
you-
would be a
is that-
boring life.
But you're a psychologist because you're so good at it?
No, because I choose back in Russia at the university.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You studied psychology.
Yeah.
What were you going to do after that?
I don't know. I wasn't looking
You weren't
that
thinking.
far. No, I wasn't looking that far.
All right, so what has been the highlight of your career so far? The high point, if it has been, and what do you want to happen next? What would be your ideal, most perfect job, client, photographer, magazine, brand to work with tomorrow, okay, next week you're going to be stopped from modeling. So what would you want to have happen to you before you don't get to do it anymore?
I want to shoot French Vogue cover
Yep.
and perhaps walk for Victoria's Secret show.
In the same week.
In the same week? Yeah, why not?
Do we have a photographer attached to that cover? Who's shooting it?
Oh,
I want the whole team if possible.
I cannot say that. Because I've worked with so many people. And
Inez and Vinud.
I don't want to say the names. It's mostly going to be one client that booked me for that job. And
So
whatever
Paris Vogue.
team he chooses,
Paris
it's going to be
Vogue,
perfect for that
That'll
job.
be enough for you.
Yes. That will
And
be
Victoria's
enough.
Secret too? Are you walking the show? Are you an angel? What's the deal?
Just to walk the show, I want to get the experience of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because as long as I've seen, everyone's so happy over there backstage on the runway. And it's like not as fake like usual runway shows.
Oh shit! So you think most runway shows are sort of artificial? Mm-hmm. Even if the music's good and you're doing a simple walk from A to B, there's still room for artificiality in there
Yes.
and fakeness.
Everywhere.
What
I
if
mean,
it's
we're living in the hard world. What do you mean? Everyone's fighting for a job. Like, I don't know. I don't think, I think I'm saying too much. I don't know.
Not at all. You're being truthful to who you are, which is
Yeah.
very much appreciated by
Thank
all,
you.
and especially me.
Thank you.
So you've got it all together. So what would your advice be to models starting out? How should they approach this thing? Do you have anything to say to encourage them, or that they should know ahead of time that you know that maybe they don't know?
I'm just not the one who said. I'm just be you. I mean, I don't know.
Be
I
them.
don't want to say anything. Just be yourself. That's all I want to say. Like, listen to people, like the smarter, like the, I don't know. I don't speak English at all. Okay, I'm
You're
done.
so good. You're so wise.
It's hard to explain yourself in a different language. It's
Is
hard.
that why?
Yes. Because I have so much going on in here and it's hard
Well, you
to
see
explain.
that exactly. I sensed that. It's that you have actually not that you don't have anything to say. You have too much to say.
Yes.
And you don't know.
I don't
and
know
you
how
can't
to put
say
all of it
it.
together. Yeah.
Because Russian is quite a rich and complex
It's the
language.
hardest
isn't it?
language in the world. It's
There you
number
go.
3 hardest language in the world. And I'm speaking English, which I have
Which
to.
is a very rich language, but
I don't know
all
it.
the nuances and all the subtleties that you want to bring to this discussion, you're unable to. But you know what? We can feel the vibe coming through you.
I hope so, because I'm getting sweaty already, because there's so much going on. Like, I'm like, ugh.
It does, doesn't it? Again, the Librans.
yeah.
It's all happening upstairs. Even though you don't want to show that, it is. Svetlana, you're wicked. Let's have a quick look at your book.
Okay.
So where have you worked then? So have you lived in any other countries?
I lived in Paris for over 4 years, I would
Jesus.
say. 5.
Tell us about Paris. Tell us about the experience of living in that city. What do you like and not like about it?
I loved every single thing about
Everything.
Paris. Yeah, it's the most romantic, the most chillest place in the world.
You love it.
Yes, I love it. People are like, I mean,
They're
my
famously
circle,
unpleasant, the Parisians.
I don't know. Whenever I'm talking to people, they
They
are
love
nice
you.
to me. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean,
Do you like doing beauty?
yes, that's my main.
Is that your main?
passion.
Do you
Yeah.
think that's one of your strengths?
Yes,
Big face.
it's just a big picture.
It's the big picture.
My
you
face
in
is not
close-up.
that big.
Look. And you like makeup and all of that stuff?
Yeah.
You
I
want
like
a
them.
beauty campaign. Have you done beauty campaigns?
No, not.
But you want
not as
one?
yeah, why not?
Yeah, exactly. So cool. So most of this is European.
No, this is American Elle.
Okay, so how long have you been?
done-
How long have you been in New York?
4 years.
Oh shit! You're a veteran.
This is
Tell me how you
Dubai,
like
I think.
Dubai. Tell me how you like New York.
Australia.
Shit, you've been
I
everywhere.
love, yeah.
You love New York.
Yeah.
Do you
It's
prefer
really
New York
cool.
to Paris as a place to live?
No, I
would
like
live in
Paris
Paris.
and New York, but I would live in Australia, Sydney, whenever I'm more older.
So you like the sun
Mm-hmm.
and you like the lifestyle of Sydney.
Yes, it's so healthy.
Are you a
People
beach
are
person?
nice, yeah.
You are a beach person.
Yes.
I see. Great.
So I would work in Paris and New York, but I would live in Australia.
You would live
but
in Australia.
it's so far, so I cannot live there right now, but
Mm-hmm.
I will someday.
That's great.
Yeah.
So how long more would you want to model for?
As long as I can.
As long as people want you, you're happy to do it.
Yes.
Have you thought of life beyond modeling and what you might do afterwards? Would you have made enough money not to have to do anything else?
I'm like halfway there, I would say.
You're halfway there. So how
Yeah.
many years do you think it would take to have that safety net, that nest egg, while you discover the next chapter or whatever?
I don't want to put number in it because I can book a huge job tomorrow. Who knows?
That's right.
So I don't want to put a number. But I would like to do modeling for a few years.
As
like-
long as you're happy.
Yeah. Because it's fun. I don't want to sit home and do nothing.
Yes.
And I can't go back to psychology. It's like I don't think I would.
Be happy doing it?
Yeah, I don't think so. Because I use it in my regular life.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough for me.
That's
So,
amazing.
Yeah.
Svetlana, that was a great pleasure. I'm going to ask you some more things now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you so much for your wisdom.
No worries, I'm right here.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
And thank
Sorry.
you for everybody who's tuned in on Svetlana's Instagram followers.
Oh, they're so lazy over there.
Look, is there anything going on?
No.
Actually, have they asked any questions? Do you want to have a look?
They did, but there's only a few.
If you want to ask any questions of Svetlana, now is your bloody chance. Don't delay. If we don't see anything in 10 seconds, we're turning you off. Is that right?
It's okay, they don't care.
Okay.
They don't look at the stories. They only like my selfie pictures.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So tell me let's talk about social media and how you have to do that for your work. Is it another thing?
It's not like I have to. Nobody ever asked me to do it. I just do it. I had my Instagram a long time ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
You were early adopter?
Yeah.
Are you typically early on the new
Yes.
thing?
I was like as long Instagram was out, I was there.
Snapchat?
Snapchat the same, but I don't use Snapchat pretty much.
Snapchat has really been terribly affected by Instagram, hasn't
Yes,
it?
because everything's now right here on
On
Instagram.
one-stop
Yeah.
shopping.
I mean,
That's so cool.
yeah.
Okay, folks. Thank you so much. Svetlana, you were
Oh,
joy
there's questions.
and a pleasure.
Anna.
Do you want to grab it and
I don't know. Let's
see if
see.
you want to say anything here? Will it be in Russian? That's my question.
Am I? Oh no, there's a lot.
There's a lot.
Oh yeah, some
They're
hearts.
saying how much they love you.
Hi from Brazil. Okay.
That's so cool. I might have to turn the
Yeah.
exposure up because the sun's gone in. Stay there. And then we'll do the next
They
spot.
said Svet is unique. Thank you, Louis.
That's cool. Oh no, that's fine.
Yes, this is a casting. This is how you
Go
call
see.
it? Go see casting.
You can check out the whole thing on my YouTube.
I stopped, right?
You're going to stop? Say goodbye. Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Bye.
Bye. We had 164
That's not bad.
viewers. Yeah. And what do you say? You save it, right?
Yeah, you can save that and see. So let's go into the next thing, which is, I'm going to do this, I know where it is.
So what do I do?
Brilliant. Okay, you just answered this question. Svetlana,
Hi.
what are you wearing today? Talk to me about your model style.
You caught me in the worst day of my
your-
casting career because I'm wearing literally like nothing.
Woolly
brandish.
sweater, warm and cozy.
Yes, but it's the cheapest sweater you can find. The jeans are the cheapest you can find, and the t-shirt the cheapest you can find.
Literally the cheapest you can find. How much were they and where were they from?
Sweater was what goes around comes around.
That's vintage.
Yes, and it was like, I don't know, $40 maybe.
Wow.
And
Beautiful.
the jeans were from Zara, $20, and the t-shirt, some random store, just a white simple t-shirt for like $15.
Wicked. Socks?
Actually, socks, it's Puma by Rihanna.
So that's expensive.
So they're like $40. Yeah.
Your socks are more expensive than
Yes,
anything
than
else
my
that you wear.
entire outfit. Yes.
That's amazing. I love that. What about your shoes?
My shoes.
Let's have a look at them. Oh shit! I have to turn the exposure down.
All Saints.
All Saints.
All Saints. I don't know.
through there. That's fine.
Yeah, they're really good for castings. Just to walk
All
around.
Saints. How much?
$400.
$400.
I mean,
You've splurged on the boots.
it's really expensive brand. Yeah, and
You just had to have them because
I have to have good
they're gonna
shoes
last forever.
and a good purses. That's what
Let's see your
matters.
purse.
It's
It's Chanel.
Chanel.
So how much is that? The classic Chanel purse.
classic Chanel. It's probably 3,000 euros.
Jesus Christ! You didn't pay 3,000
I
euros
did.
for that.
I did.
You nutcase! You could have gotten that at Canal Street for 30.
I mean,
You want the real thing.
yes, I want the real thing because I'm real.
You are the real thing, and you're worth it, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
What's this great coat which I would wear? It's
Great coat?
a knockoff of a British
It's
Air
also
Force.
vintage store.
It's a vintage original.
Yeah,
That's not an original flight coat jacket.
that's original vintage coat, and it's like $300.
Only.
Yeah,
Wow,
This is
I'd wear
incredible.
that. I love it. Look at that.
I don't know if it
RAF.
has it there.
What does it say? 100% shearling, dry clean only. That keeps you warm in this minus
Yes,
degrees weather.
Yeah, it's so warm.
could
It's
you-
like even hot.
But that would do nothing in Siberia.
No, we'll
You-
do everything.
It would do everything.
Yeah.
Wicked.
It's cold there, but it's not freezing.
I'm so impressed. Thank you.
No way.
Svetlana, that was your model style.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.